my third time recording this, but let's do my nighttime routine, like facial, all this stuff, and talk about Ally Mcbeal because I just finished watching it and it is so good. Oh my gosh. Besides the last season, but everybody's kind of on the same consensus about like shit just sort of hit the fan because Robert Downey Jr. is a crackhead drunkard, or was. I'm sure, I hope he's better now. But he was literally the reason why everything just kind of went to shit with that show. With that being said, though, John Cage, oh my God, phenomenal litigator. Oh my gosh, they really ate that up. As a lawyer who did litigation for a little bit, yeah, I learned a lot from him. Renee, her roommate, a gorgeous black woman baddie. My goodness, Harvard grad. I loved it, loved it. I'm also really happy that the actress who at the time was struggling with mental health issues, like she put it out there, like I'm struggling. And so she exited. And I was upset that, we didn't get to like really tie things up, but I love that for my sister. I hope that she's in a better place today. Love Ally. Love her bizarreness, her quirkiness. Like, I loved her point of view of things. I loved her struggles. Even the ooga baby. I love that Ally dated a full like range of men. I love that for my girl, for real. But when y'all say like LGBTQ, the gay agenda is being forced all of a sudden, Miss Ally Mcbeal would like a word because that show had so many storylines about LGBTQ plus community, bro, and they wrote it so well. They addressed the realities of homophobia in the world and in popular media, like, you know what I mean? They had a storyline about two transgenders, a bisexual man. There was a storyline about Ally and Lucy Liu, having like some attraction, and they kiss and they explore and they realize, you know what? Like, we're just two attractive females who like we have a dynamic, but it doesn't mean we are gay, nor does it mean we are necessarily like attracted to one another in a romantic way. I love that. I love that they had Nell, who was very much like, I actually don't want to be married, nor do I want to have kids. Like, I love that. Nell's like, I don't necessarily want to be nice. Like, that's not me. Love that for her. Hate that for her coworkers. But like, that's real as hell. Like, why do women have to be nice? Like, the men in the office were like damn near assholes. Like, you know what I mean? What else about that show? I probably could have done without Lucy Liu. I didn't like that every time she came around, they did that growling sound. Like, I could have done without that. Like, it was very kung fu-y. You know what I mean? Like, it was a weird stereotype that they like leaned into. I didn't like it. I love the unisex bathroom. I also loved that they touched on, I think two women that John Cage dated. One had like anxiety, so she always had her mom around and stuff. And then John Cage dated a woman with Tourette's who didn't want to get married. I love the storylines that they explored. Oh, they really were addressing the real shit of like dating and partnership and like the nuances of it all. Oh my gosh, the writers were in their bag seasons 1 through 4 of that show because season 5 they introduced a bunch of weirdos who left in the season 5. Richard getting married to that one girl, that was so unrealistic, like so fast. And also them trying to force John Cage and Ally when we've already established early on that yes, they're similar, but like they have no attraction to one another for real. And then all of a sudden he's like head over heels and like so sad that Ally don't want him. Like, that ain't John Cage. And honestly, the whole love triangle between Georgia, Billy, and Ally could have ended the first night that Georgia walked over to Ally's house and was like, something about you guys like just made me feel different than I've ever felt before with Billy and other women. Girl, that should have been your sign to pack your bags and leave. Brain tumor aside, sister, you knew that there was something deep between him and Ally. You felt that. I love the storyline about Thanksgiving when Georgia was dang near like leaving Billy and she kissed Ally's dad, but she didn't know it was Ally's dad. Oh, they ate that little up. And then Billy's death. Billy's death was really hard for me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, him dying in the courtroom and like expressing his true feelings for Ally. Poetic. I do love her relationship with Robert Downey Jr. I think like he really helped her and he helped bring her back. But yeah, it sucked that like real life kept them from allowing Ally to have that happy ending. I did like seeing her as a mom. I think that was great character development, but the storyline of how she becomes a mom sort of like, oh, that was weird, but I did like seeing Allie be a mom, and then finding out that was Bon Jovi in that last season. That like him and Allie had a thing, but not really. Man, that last season just really did the show a disservice, but it'd be like that. You know what I'm saying? You win some, you lose some. Overall, I would give that show a 9.5 out of 10. Watching it as a mom, as a married woman, like it just really like, I loved everything. And as a lawyer, like it just was so good for girlhood, womanhood, career, working women, and all the things. LGBTQ, like seeing two storylines with trans women on there, like it just blew me away. I loved it, bro. But yeah, anywho.